Alright, so more advanced tactics with Dee Jay. I found that I've been very successful playing Dee Jay similar to the way I played him in Super Turbo, which means you're not constantly rushing down, you're not constantly trying to get combos, you're trying to stay away a lot of the time. So you're throwing max outs, you're trying to keep your opponent away. If they come towards you or near you, you're trying to counter hit them with crouching medium kick to trip them and kind of get them away from you. If they're jumping at you, you're trying to do a dread kick to knock them out of the air, or an EX dread kick to do some pretty decent damage. Really, the primary gameplay with Dee Jay is just throwing max outs and trying to get the opponent to jump finally, and then you could do that. Or if you do this, and they jump over the fireball, you jump at them and you do jumping roundhouse. And his jumping roundhouse is still really fucking good. I have to say, look how that kick, it has good reach and it still hooks like it did in Super Turbo. It has some really good priority, which I enjoy that it has that kind of priority. In a lot of the times you could jump over an opponent's fireball kick and then get a basic combo like that 3-hit right there, and it does some really good damage. Most of his other jumping attacks are only okay. He has the jumping jab from Super Turbo, but it's not as good. In Super Turbo, he kind of held it out there. It had super high priority. Now it's okay. His jumping short, you know, is okay. It's an up attack, but you can do press down and do this really interesting looking knee. And from what people have been telling me, it's a mix-up. So you can like be ambiguous and try to get like an ambiguous cross-up. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really fucked around with it too much yet, so I'm not sure about that. But I still like it. I still like the idea that he has some new normals. Most of his other jumping attacks are only average. His jumping roundhouse is really average. His jumping fierce punch is very quick, as you saw. So it's hard to get the hit on. His jumping roundhouse is out there for a while with that arc on his foot. That's probably the better better air attack to use. And then, his cross up. Jumping medium kick, as it always was in Super Turbo. You know, it's always been jumping medium kick. And after that, you do whatever combo you want, and a fireball or whatever you want. Combo ability, you definitely want to use the jab a lot. You can probably get a medium punch in there like I just did right there, but the problem is the further away, the more hits you do, the chances are it's going to uncombo. So if you're going to use medium punch, you should probably only do one light attack. And it's hard to do low, short into medium punch. I've tried it a bunch of times, it doesn't seem to work. It's a lot easier to do like a jumping, light punch, medium punch, and then an attack. Like, oh, I'm really fucking not getting it now. I'm sucking balls right now. But anyway, those are the basics. Alright, forget it. I quit. Some of his extended combos. Well, like I showed you before, you could like cross up, jab, jab. Oh shit. Cross up, jab, jab, EX machine gun into EX Sobots, which is another 2 hits, and it does some pretty decent damage. You can still do like a couple of that into fireball and do some more hits after the fireball. But what I find is that it's so far away after you do the EX fireball move that it's harder to do a move after that. Most of Dee Jay's best combos are done in the corner, and what I mean is I'll show you. You could do like this into if it comes out. Into EX, and you can do another EX like up kicks, dread kicks for 12 hits. In the tournament, I actually pulled that combo off the first time. I got 16 hits. Now it seems I'm only getting 12 hits, which is kind of funny. Maybe I did it differently. Maybe I did a different combo of moves. I could have sworn I just did 1 or 2 jabs. Yeah, I was to only be getting 12 hits now, but I got 16 hits in the tournament. But it does decent damage. The combo that everyone talks about is his combo into his Ultra, which is basically the same deal with the machine gun punch juggle, but you basically do the Ultra right after. I'll show you. And then it juggles them, boom, right in the back, blah, 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 blah. Alright, now I guess I'll turn on a little bit of sound. I hate the song of the training stage, which is why there was no sound during all this. The other combo that he has, and this is the longest combo I figured out, but it's really just for show and just for hits. It's not really for like actual viability. Is you jump in with medium kick, like 2 or 3 low jabs into the EX fireball, focus dash forward, FADC forward, 2 or more jabs into an EX machine gun up or into the Ultra. So let's see if I can get it. Oop, didn't come out that time. And that's not the right button, so obviously it's not going to come out with me doing that. I almost had it right there. It didn't come out. Nope. It's so hard. It took me a long time at Play and Trade to even get it to work. Let's try it 1 or 2 more times. go. And now the Ultra. There you go, 57 hits. That's pretty much his highest hit combo, but as you saw, it did less than 30% damage. The damage scales so low after it that it's really not very viable. You know, if you get the opportunity, you might want to do something like this, like a basic combo, like maybe, and super cancel into the super. The problem is if you're not in the corner, as you just saw, it just doesn't juggle very well. In the corner, you might get a couple more hits, as you just saw right there. But then again, when are you ever really going to have a full super bar? That's the problem with this game. Like, a lot of the challenge mode combos tell you, oh, you could super cancel. But when the fuck am I ever going to have a full super bar if I'm playing the game right and I'm doing EX anti-airs and EX fireballs and I'm trying to get max damage for when I'm attacking? You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it for Dee Jay. He really doesn't have much else. It's really all about spacing, staying that right distance, throwing fireballs. When they come at you, try to get some anti-airs, either with the jumping roundhouse or, you know, the EX dread kicks or the regular dread kick. Try to keep them away with low medium kick and some low fierce punches, because some of those will counter hit. If they throw fireball, go for some basic combos. That'll do decent damage like that one. Or if you have EX, you might want to do like this one here, which does a little bit more damage. If they throw fireballs from medium range, remember, EX Sobot kicks goes through the fireballs. And if you ever get them in the corner, that's not the fucking move. Go for the juggle combo. Rah, 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 rah. And also, the other thing is, if it's just a basic anti-air, remember, that Ultra is an anti-air. So she's just like jumping at you like an asshole, punching right in the fucking balls. And as you saw, uncomboed, that Ultra does some amazing fucking damage during a tournament match. So, alright, that's pretty much it for Dee Jay. I showed you the basics and I showed you some more advanced combos and techniques. I hope you enjoyed it. He's really the character I've played the most with so far, so I know the most differences from Super Turbo. I am going to try to do some more of these videos for other characters. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'll see you later. Hey, hey!